welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. Okay, my microphone, yes, I'm testing things. Welcome. I do go live every single day, 365 days a year. I am a full-time professional live streamer, and today I come to you live here on YouTube, which I don't stream on here a ton, but I do my book reviews on here because it's nice how they have playlists and it's a little bit more organizable and searchable here on YouTube. So for this kind of content, I do it right here. And for today, our review is on the Romantic Manifesto by Ayn Rand. However, I'm curious how my microphone sounds because I was getting some feedback that it was sounding muffled, so I actually swapped out microphones. So this is the old microphone. It's been replaced by a new one that's the same kind. So I'm just wondering if that doesn't work, I might have to get a new wire. Maybe it's the wire and not the microphone itself. I had this microphone already, so it's not new, but it's a different one. So I'm hoping it doesn't sound muffled. Let me know. And in the meantime, I'll tell you about this book. So if you don't know, Ayn Rand is my favorite author of all time. Absolutely love her. She's like the philosopher that I model my life after at this point in my life, the model of objectivism. And this book, I had a hard time with this book. It is just not my speed. I'm just not really that interested in art, and this was virtually just her opinion on art, romantic art versus modern art, and the difference between romantic art and the art of like the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, and today. So to sum this up, I didn't really like it because I'm not really interested in that subject, and she really dove in deep to all these different types of art and what make them art. It was a lot of technical analysis of art, which is just not a passion of mine, so I really got to a point where it was taking me so long to read this book that I started kind of like skim reading it, and I did like the end parts where she talked a lot more about just to sum it up, she basically says that any product of a person comes from their beliefs and their values. So it's a direct reflection of their beliefs and their values and the various values that have been shown throughout history, and how in the time of the Romantic art, man was exalted and glorified, and it wasn't necessarily realism. It was man as they could be, right? Man and woman as they could be in their like perfect divine ideal forms, and trying to really emulate human beauty and accomplishment. And with modern art and the art of the Middle Ages and different time periods that she talks about, and modern art for her is like the 80s. When did she write this? Not sure the year of this. No, didn't she die in like the 60s actually? Wait, did I miss the page? Here it is. So the 60s, yeah. This was written in 62? Looks like 1962. Hi, Mikey. Welcome back from vacation. Can you hear me all right? How's the volume? Does it sound muffled or do I sound clear? Let me know. So, she talks about how all of the values of the society of all of those other times is man as distorted and disfigured and ugly and degenerate, and how that is it reflects the value systems and the perspective and beliefs and even own potentially self-esteem and confidence of the person that creates the art. So that's my main takeaway from it. I mean, I could have guessed that she would think that. She gets into a lot more technical terms in here and a lot deeper analysis that I did not retain, nor do I care to retain and regurgitate to you. So if you're really interested in art, you might want to read this. But if you haven't read any Ayn Rand and you just kind of want to like dip your toe in, I would avoid this one. Avoid this. Avoid. Instead, I would recommend a pretty much identical book. It's from the same publisher, it's about the same size, and this book is great. This is an excellent book that I highly recommend, called The Virtue of Selfishness. this was kind of a game changer in my beliefs and my philosophy. So this one I really, really recommend. And if you want something bigger and deeper and covers more different subjects, this is my favorite book by Ayn Rand, The Voice of Reason, Essays in Objectivist Thought. So as you can see, I like her nonfiction works. She does have iconic novels that she refers to actually in her art book, Atlas Shrugged and The Fountainhead, which I do have and I have read, but I'm just not a huge fiction reader, so those books are great too. They're really, really big. They're like 1,000 pages each, and these are just a little bit more concise, and the nonfiction makes it a little bit clearer and more direct what her beliefs and values are, which is objectivism, logic, reason, and how man is an end in himself. It sounds clear? Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate that. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this book. I'm gonna give it maybe 2 stars, maybe. I'll probably give it 2 stars because it's Ayn Rand, so I don't want to give it 1 star, but I'm not going to give it 3. So I give that one 2 stars. I would say avoid that one and instead read The Voice of Reason or The Virtue of Selfishness, or both. And you can check out my reviews of those other books on my books playlist here on YouTube. Just search through the channel and you'll find them. And maybe I'll go grab the links for them and put them in the description. So I'm going to end this stream and I'm going to come back with another book review on another book that I've read recently called Money, Master the Game, 7 Simple Steps to Financial Freedom by Tony Robbins. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. This one's a lot more dense, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to prepare the book review for this one. So I don't know, give me a little while. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss it, and I'll be live again very soon. I'll also be live later on Twitch playing Dead by Daylight if you guys want to watch that, and I'll be live on my new OnlyFans page later. It's 1 month old. It's on my 1 month OnlyFans anniversary, so yeah, check out all my content, all my places, and I will see you guys soon, I hope. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor. Remember that you are worthy of being loved and feeling comfortable in your own skin. Carpe diem, seize the day. Exprimedium, squeeze the day.